What's up, YouTube world? My name is Seraphim Hanson, coming at you with another Magic the Gathering vid. I know I've been kind of down on uploading videos, but you know, I've been trying, wondering what to do, and I kind of put off this vid because it should have been uploaded a few days ago, but I didn't do it, so here I am going to do another Magic the Gathering vid, and I'll get back on my Pokemon facts of the day. So, let's go ahead and do this. I was talking to one of my friends on Facebook about getting me some more subscribers and more viewers. Well, he said that a guy that he heard from where he was wanted me to do a top 10 red cards Magic the Gathering. Well, I'll do it, but I'll do it my way of my top 10 favorite red cards. Now, some of the red cards that you probably know that I talked about before was probably like maybe like Jaga the Taskmaster did not make the cut because I just don't like Jaga at all. I never used her, and I played against her a lot. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my top 10 favorite. So let's go ahead and start with number 10 and go on. So number 10 is Hallward Lancer. This card right here is awesome. If you Soulbound it, if you Soulbound Fit with it, it basically it has first strike, and the creature it's paired with has first strike. Which I like first strike cards that have the first strike because it's awesome. And more unfortunately, I've used it in a deck and it's been there for me a lot of times. I have always Soulbound it, so my creatures always have first strike. So it's like one of the best cards to me, and I really like it. It's one of the best ones if you're playing any kind of red deck to have it. So basically, if you're playing red deck, you might want to put that in there. Number 9, man, it was a really toss up, but number 9 would have to be Akroma Angel Fury. Good card. I like Akroma Angel Fury because you can morph it, then you can unmorph it, and it can't be countered, and everything. This really kills counter decks, because it got protection from white, protection from blue, which basically back in the day, blue and white were controlled, so Akroma was a good defense against it, and stuff like that. So Akroma Angel Fury does take the cake, but overall, when decks got more evolved and stuff, you can basically kill her off. So, you know, after a while, she started losing her flair. That's why she's number 9 on this list, because she really just didn't have a lot of spunk after people found out a way to beat the red Akroma and everything like that. Then control decks started come back in. So when you go aggro and everything, it's pretty much red Akroma doesn't win no more card and wins no more matches for you. So it's just kind of weird, but she is number 9. I do like it. The next, number 8, is Shivering Wampus. I know my last one of my vids I said Shivering Wampus really bad because its effect if a player sacks the land, Shivering Wampus on top of our library. Yes, but also I gotta say I do like this. Like I said, I like the 6/6 trample. What else could there be? 6/6 trample to your face. You ain't gonna live through the match. I went ahead and done that, and basically said Shivering Wampus earns number 8 on my place, and so forth. This next card, it's called Flame Burst Dragon. One of the cards that I never used in a game, but it's very much a 5/5 with flying. Now, a lot of people have told me, why would you want 5/5 out there with flying? Well, let's just say this: a 5/5 with flying. What else could you ask for? I mean, you got 5/5 flyer. And you know, if they got no deck that has something that can fly, they ain't gonna stop you. So you got 5 coming to their face every damn time. Now I know it doesn't take a lot it doesn't take a lot. I know it takes a lot to get out. It takes 6 to get out, but who cares, you know? Once you got 6 turn, you got in your hand, bop bop, drop it, 5/5 flying. So you know, you really got a good thing going if you have this dragon. So that's why it's number 7. Coming up is this one for number 9, Hellkite Lighter. I like this card as another dragon. It has haste, and it's a 5/5 for 7, I believe, and it's got flying as well. So you got 5/5 flying and attacks on first turn with no summoning sickness. This is one reason why it's one of my favorites. I like it a lot, and it's pretty much better to me than Shivering Dragon. I don't know why it's better than Shivering Dragon to me, but hey, that's, you know, that's just my opinion. It's probably not your opinion, but it's my opinion. So that's why it is. It's pretty much a good card to have if you need it. The next card I'm going to talk about is a old card that I never heard of, but the effects on it is real good. It's called Brothers of Fire. You see, it's an old picture, so you know this is an old card. And you know, it says if I pay 2 mountains and 1 regular, Brothers of Fire deal 1 damage to target creature or player and 1 damage to yourself. And it's a 2/2. I really don't know how good of a card this is, but you know, if you have a red-white deck, and white deck does give you, if you have anything with lifelink or something like that, then you basically can play this card because you're taking damage from it, yet you be killing, you be pinging off creatures that are like their 1/1s and everything that they use for blockers or something like that, and stuff like that. So you know, it's just basically you deal damage to, you know, if their creatures are too big. I mean, and everything like that. So that's all. So that's basically pretty much how the thing is, you know, good. It's a good card. Next card coming up is Raging Poltergeist. Raging Poltergeist is a 5 to get out, and it's a 6/1. I think a 6/1 is really a good card because you can attack him for 6 and the next turn comes out, as long as they don't do more damage to it. More unfortunately, I just think it's a cool card and it's very nice to have, and it's pretty much a good card to have in the decks that you build with red. That's all I can say about it because I really haven't used it. Next one is Curse Striker. I'm probably gonna be getting a lot of comments and talking these, but these cards right here. This card right here is one good card that I use in a deck with building human deck and everything and all that stuff, and he's really got a cool effect. Basically, whenever another creature is on the outfield under my control, he gets +1/+0 and gains trample to end of turn. So that's really a good card to have if you build a deck. All creatures are coming in, down, and stuff, has all that stuff, and it's just basically just going to put a beat down on them. So, you know, if you're ever building a deck and you really want some power up cards, play him and just keep on powering them up, and everything. Just make sure you just wait till you get a lot of lands and then play him. Then the next turn you have like a whole lot of warriors out, come under your control, just go bam, bam, he'll be boosting up and everything, so that's pretty cool. Number 2 is Into the Maw of Hell. Now this card right here is a good sorcery card.
Uncle Phil, this is not really your concern. You know, it's about me. It's about you.
Tell you the truth, I mean it deals 13, it destroys target land, then it deals 13 damage to target creature. I mean, this card right here is a good way to kill off a big creature. For example, if someone's got like a 10/10 out on you or something like that, you need to take them down. It's just really good because it destroys target land and everything like that. If you have something like an old school LD, I probably would put these be in a sideboard if you try to run LD now. Because it destroys a target land. It doesn't destroy just a land, it destroys a target land. And you know, if you did run old school LD, I would especially tell you put these in your sideboard. I mean, these would be great sideboard in a second time, depending on how the regular, depending on what the base decks does. But Into the Maw of Hell is really cool. Now, my last favorite card of all the red cards in the world is the old school one only, Blaze. Now, Blaze has been the 1/2 turn of insurance in a burn deck. The reason for it is because it deals damage. It deals X damage to target player or creature, I believe. Yeah, whichever one you want. And it's basically X is as many others as many lands that you tap for the cost. It's not mountains, it's any lands, but you must pay a red to play it. I mean, it's a good card. I used it billions of times when I was running red, and it was basically a good card. Well, that's my Magic vid, and please get people to subscribe and view my things. And basically, I'll be back with more and more of that and more of other things. So, as I always say, this is SirFang87 signing off. So YouTube world, subscribe, comment, tell me what you want to see, and I'll try to get to it. Good day, and I'm out.